Hello and thank you for joining us on Newsweek, where we highlight some of the biggest stories that made the headlines recently. I am Marco Tabo. Senate urges calm in Ghana deportation protest, confirms diplomatic intervention. Also, nurses strike paralyzes hospital operations across Nigeria. And later on the show, Dangote Refinery withdraws a 100 billion naira lawsuit against NNPCL, NMDPRA and others. All the details in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back. Earlier in the week, the Senate appealed for calm following a viral video showing some Ghanaians protesting and demanding the deportation of Nigerians over alleged unruly behavior. In a statement, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Diaspora and Non-Governmental Organizations, Senator Basi Aniekan, condemned the widespread indignation against Nigerians, describing the branding of them as criminals as unacceptable. While acknowledging that there may be a few bad eggs, the lawmakers stressed that the majority of Nigerians living in Ghana are peaceful and law-abiding people. Now, the senator underscored the long-standing relationship between both countries, stressing that dialogue has proven countless times to be a tool for peace and should be deployed. And of course, he urged Nigerians living in Ghana to remain calm, avoid provocations, and resist reprisals. Now, my guest tonight on the show, I have communications consultant Ibrahim Garba, who is joining us from our Abuja studio. Ibrahim Garba, it is indeed fantastic to have you on the show this evening. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Mark.
Thank you so much. All right, I also have with me here in the studio political analyst Jesufemi Adeogun. He's a writer as well, and he's all-rounder. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's good to have you on the show. Now, as a matter of fact, with what has happened, I'll begin with you quickly. With the whole protest that erupted in Ghana, from your perspective, when you actually saw the news trending and how it was building up, what was running through your mind?
Okay, so the first thing that came through my mind was if Nigeria has actually, we've been proud of Nigeria, and Nigeria is fixing these things, everything is working, people will be discouraged, relocating or traveling to other places. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Then I start digging and start checking that what exactly was happening. And I come to discover that, the protest was not really a protest. It was just a protest of just few people just coming out. It's not something major. And I realized that it's also politically motivated.
But you don't think that whether it's you say it's a small protest of people, don't you think that could have escalated?
Yes.
With the way it was going?
Yes, it could have escalated. I even think the person that started, sponsored the protest, actually planned that protest should get out of hand.
Okay.
But thanks to the Nigerian government, the Minister of Foreign Affairs swept into action. Yeah. And we saw the picture of himself and the Minister of Foreign Affairs in Ghana having a picture together, meaning they've actually controlled the situation. But, somebody just came up trying to be politically relevant in Ghana and put up some few people and sponsored them to start protesting. And when they say Nigerians, we're big. Yeah. Our population is much, enormous, yeah. And we're almost everywhere. Yeah. If you anywhere you go to abroad, you see Nigerians there. So it may not even be only Nigerians or Nigerians in code that are doing these things that they say. But in Africa, when anything is going wrong, it's Nigeria. All right.
Now, Ibrahim Garba, very quickly, now, the main actor who openly talked about building a village in Ghana that would serve his tribe. Inside the village, there will be a palace, guest houses to attend to guests from the diaspora, and several other structures that gives it off as a kingdom. Is this even right to begin with?
Well, as you rightly know, Mark, there is this age-long rivalry between Nigeria and Ghana. Right. I think by now Ghanaians should be giving testimonies of our goodwill to their citizens when they are here in Nigeria. You've not forgotten that time when Nigerians equally became fed up and said, look, Ghanaians must go, because we couldn't contain some of the things, negative reports we're getting from their camps. So I'm not surprised, because ever since this story broke out, Ghanaians are always under pressure because Nigerians are doing well in business, in entertainment, in sports and all that. So we are more like a case study for Ghana. So anytime you see Nigerians doing well in other nations, making inroads, citizens of those countries always come against Nigerian professionals. Remember, we have this culture of integration. Wherever you find Nigerians, we settle in quickly because we easily adapt because, we have this humble nature. So I'm not surprised with what is happening or what we are reading, coming from Ghana. But, Nigerian governments have taken it upon themselves through the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca. I believe with diplomacy, we'll be able to resolve this problem rather than, talking about, a particular issue or people responsible for. It's something that has snowballed over the years. It's all about, their nature. Anything about Nigeria, they have to take it very serious. If you are talking of Nigerians in Ghana, we know the pressure they face. But again, they are more like brothers to us. So we should be thinking about accommodating, rather living as a family with Ghanaians or any other part of the world we find ourselves, Mark.
All right, now, what do you think would have been the potential risks to Ghana's international image or relations if the protests actually continued or escalated? Have you ever actually factored that into the equation?
Yes, violence, has not been part of Africa, if not of recent, because, we have infiltration of foreign ideas and all that. But we are looking at the negative consequences of such things because Africa is more like a trading post for the rest of the world.
True. And
the Ghanaian economy is about to peak. And these are some of the negative signals we are sending to the other parts of the world to look. If you are going to attack foreign, indigents doing business with you, the news travel very, very fast, and it takes time to, to kill this type of story. So I think on the other side of it, that's why I say diplomacy is the best way going forward. And I believe Nigerians, being a big brother, will manage the situation in a way it will not escalate and it will not affect business relationships which these two countries establish. We should be careful.
Right.
And I believe the members of the National Assembly with the foreign minister, they will do all they can to make sure these things are resolved once and for all. Because Nigerians need protection, not only in Ghana, any part of the world.
Right. Thank you very much. Now, just Femi quickly, now, diaspora Nigerians actually condemned the blanket criminalization of Nigerians, describing it as unfair. Now, this obviously is born out of the scene of one man robbing off on the rest of us. Now, how much of a threat do you think this is posing already?
Well, I won't say it poses much threat.
Okay.
I actually did my research and I realized that it's actually a political gimmick.
Okay.
There is this bad name that Nigeria have outside Nigeria, and I think that the current government is also looking into working to correct that.
More like a deteriorating image, not necessarily bad, because we have amazing Nigerians doing things all over the world.
Even in Ghana, I have quite a number of friends in Ghana that are doing legitimate business, married to Ghanaians.
Yeah.
So when they're protesting, Nigerians should go. It came to my mind, where are these people going to go?
Exactly.
Okay, where is my friend going to go? Is he going to go with his wife?
I totally understand.
Do you understand? So, we are actually much in number, which is an advantage for us. And there are everywhere there are bad eggs, there are good eggs.
True.
So them seeing some of our bad eggs and not applauding our good eggs is not good. There are lots of Nigerians abroad, there are surgeons, respected surgeons, respected engineers, changing the world.
Right.
So why didn't you call them Nigerians and appreciate them? Why are you looking at the bad one? So I actually join everybody that condemns anybody that named Nigeria bad outside Nigeria.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll go on a quick break now, and Newsweek continues in a moment. Stay with us.